Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm finally here to rank all of the Killswitch Engage albums. So welcome to episode 20 of Rank It All, and I just want you guys to know that this is going to be the last episode of Rank It All for a while until I feel like bringing it back. So yeah, other than that, let's gonna get started. Okay, so coming in at number 8 is their last album to include Howard Jones on vocals, and of course that would be their 2009 self-titled album. Now, I don't hate this album, I just think it's their weakest album out of all of their albums, so it has to come in at number 8 now. It's not bad. I do like some of its songs, like Lost. I think Lost is a underrated song. Starting Over was really good. Reckoning was really good. And Save Me. Those are all of the song names I remember right now on top of my head. But yeah, it's a good album, just not my favorite, so it has to come in at number 8 as my least favorite. So yeah, number 8 is their 2009 self-titled album. Okay, number 7 is their number 7 is their debut album, and it came out in 2000, so yeah, a lot of people have this in at number 8 as their least favorite, but I have to disagree with that some and put it in at number 7, because I don't think it's their worst album, and I don't think it's their weakest. So yeah, number 7 is their self-titled album and their debut, and it's my second least favorite, but it's still a good album. It's got songs like Vide and Frost, Soilborn, Temple from the Within. So yeah, I really don't remember any of the song names. Oh yeah, there's another song on there I really liked. I just forgot the name of the song already. Damn it, man. It's a good song though. So yeah, it's a really good song. So yeah, it's a good album. It's just another one of their weaker albums, but it's still got some pretty good production on it and good vocals from Jesse Leach, and the guitar work, and that's good. It's just another least favorite for me, so yeah, that's why it's in at number 7, because it's still not one of their best. Very good album, just not one of their best. Okay, number 6. Now, the album I have in at number 6, it's a great album. I just don't think it's as good as the rest of their albums, and I know it's gonna make a lot of people mad and angry, but remember, this is just my opinion, guys, when I do these rankings. So number 6 is their latest album, Atonement. Now, a lot of people say this is their best album since As Daylight Dies, but I disagree with that. But it's still a good album. My only complaint though with it is that it's a really short album. It just goes by really, really fast every time I listen to it, and I just feel like I don't get enough out of the album. So that's another reason why it's so low in the ranking. It's not a terrible album. I just don't like it as much as the rest of their albums, so that's why it's in at number 6. It's still a very good album though, and I do have the poster hanging up on the wall up here on my wall. You guys just can't see it because of how my wall is and all that. It's just ridiculous, but it's whatever though. But yeah, I really like the album cover though. It's awesome. I think it's their best album cover though, for sure. But yeah, it's still a good album. You got songs like Unleashed, Signal Fire, The Crownless King, As Sure as the Sun Will Rise, Ravenous, Bite the Hand That Feeds. My only complaint though with the album is that it has some weaker songs, like I Can't Be the Only One, Take Control, Know Your Enemy, and Us Against the World. And since they did end up releasing an Atonement 2 EP, it was for some kind of charity, I would take any of those songs from that EP and add them to this album, and remove those 4 weaker tracks that are on this album and replace any of those songs on Atonement 2 EP. That's just me though. I don't hate these songs on this album, the 4 weaker points, but I don't like them as much as the stronger songs. I Am Broken 2 is a great song. I just think it's too short. It should have been at least 3 minutes and 10 seconds or something, and I would actually appreciate the song more than I do, but it's still a good song though, so yeah, I Am Broken 2 is good. It should just been longer though. So yeah, number 6 is Atonement. Still a good album, just has to come near the bottom for me when it comes to the ranking. Very good album, still though. If you like Killswitch, definitely check out Atonement because you will like it, because it's still a good album. Alright, number 5 is Incarnate. I know you guys are going to disagree with this being ranked above Atonement, but it is just my opinion, guys. So, yeah, you got songs like Hate by Design, Cut Me Loose, Strength of the Mind, Quiet Distress, It Falls on Me, We Carry On. We Carry On is pretty underrated. And Ascension. Those are all, not all of the songs on that one, but some. And this is the special edition. It actually is my favorite version of this album because you got the bonus tracks. So yeah, always like to have bonus tracks on albums. So that's really cool. So yeah, it's a digipack, so let me go ahead and show you all that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Another good album cover from Killswitch. I really like that. It's awesome as fuck. So yeah, good album here. A lot of people would say it's one of their weaker albums. I get where you're coming from, but I do disagree with that, dude. I still respect your opinion, though. So, yeah, very good album here. So, yeah, it has to come in at number 5. So, yeah, number 5 is Incarnate. Great album. Okay, number 4 is Disarm the Decent. This was their comeback album for original vocalist Jesse Leach, and yeah, man, this is such a great album. Definitely one of their best, and a very strong return for Jesse Leach. Production-wise, amazing. Great guitar work. Everyone on this album just put a lot of effort into it. I would say that. Such a good album. Really good album here. If you like modern metalcore or metalcore in general, then just check out this album because you will like it. It's a great album. So yeah, The Hell in Me, The New Awakening, In Due Time, A Tribute to the Fallen, Turning Point. I know I've said this before, but I really mean it. This song is so underrated because I don't hear many of their fans ever mention the song much, but it's still a very good song though. You Don't Bleed For Me was really good. No End in Sight, Always. Always is another ballad, but I think it's good. So yeah, it's a good ballad. So yeah, it's a really great song. I can definitely relate to it. So yeah, it's a really good song. So yeah, number 4, Disarm the Decent, really good album, and I'm glad that Jesse's back. So yeah, good album here. Really love it. Definitely one of their best. Okay, number 3. Now, most people, or some people, have this album. I have it at number 3 as their number 1, and can definitely see why. But I'm gonna have to disagree with you, but I still respect your opinion. So number 3 is their 2006 album, As Daylight Dies. This is a really good album. You got songs like This Is Absolution, Arms of Sorrow, My Curse, Eye of the Storm, Break the Silence, Reject Yourself. Now, Reject Yourself is a good song. My complaint with it though is that it has too many clean vocals from Adam, but it's still a good song. So yeah, number 3, As Daylight Dies, really good album. If you're a metalcore fan, you gotta check out this album. It's another one of their best. So yeah, number 3, As Daylight Dies. Despite not being number 1 for me, I still do really like this album. So yeah, it's really awesome. So yeah, number 3, As Daylight Dies. Great album, for sure. Alright, number 2. Now the album I have at number 2, I know a lot of you guys are gonna disagree with me for having this above As Daylight Dies, but I just think this album is a little bit better, so that's why I have it above As Daylight Dies. And it of course is their first album with Howard Jones on vocals, and of course that would be their 2004 album, The End of Heartache. I really like this album. The title track was one of the first 2 songs that I ever heard from Killswitch Engage. So yeah, it's pretty nostalgic for me. I still really like the song though, it's amazing. I really like the I really like the guitar work on the title track, the drumming and all that's awesome as well. Of course I gotta mention Rose of Sharon, another really great song. Hope Is with Phil Levante from All That Remains is a pretty good album closer. Declaration was another awesome song from this album here. When Darkness Falls, gotta mention that, of course, really good song. And they even have a song on here with original vocalist Jesse Leach called Take This Oath. So yeah, really good album here. So yeah, number 2, The End of Heartache. I know you guys are going to disagree with me having it above As Daylight Dies, but it is just my opinion. So number one, and my favorite Killswitch Engage album of all time is, drumroll, I'm just kidding. But yeah, number 1 is Alive or Just Breathing. I really love this album. The production on this is really, really good. Now, I'm one of those fans that is kind of iffy about 2000s metalcore production because it just sounds all weird and shit, but the production on this is really, really good though. I really like the production on this. It's so raw and just so heavy and aggressive. I just really love that about this album. It's so good, man. Not one bad song on this album. Sure, there's a couple shorter songs, but it's still a really good album though. You got songs like Self-Revolution, which I think is underrated as fuck. Great song. Numbered Days, the opening track, is also underrated. Rise Inside is underrated. The Element of One, really underrated song again. Left to Lifeless is underrated. A lot of underrated songs on this, though, for real. It's still a good album, though. Fixation on the Darkness and My Last Serenade are 2 of my favorites on this album, but overall, it's still a good album. So yeah, number 1, Alive or Just Breathing. Now, if you call yourself a fan of Killswitch Engage or metalcore, you definitely gotta check out this album. It's so good. So yeah, number 1 for me is Alive or Just Breathing. This is definitely my favorite Killswitch Engage album. And if you guys are wondering which version of the album it is the special edition. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys that. So yeah, it's really awesome. So this would be disc 1, this is the booklet, and then this is disc 2. So yeah guys, thank you for watching this ranking, I really appreciate it. So let me know your ranking for all 8 Killswitch Engage albums. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys are awesome, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace.